Welcome back, everybody, to the Giants Corner to Corner Challenge here. And after 205 hours of gameplay, I can officially say that we are not quite done yet. I'm getting a lot closer, but I'm not quite there. I think I need to get through the rest of this year, and then I can be officially done. Now, you can see that I've got almost $275,000 up in my bank account, but I've got a lot of debt. I've got $700,000 of debt right now, and I've been spending some money, y'all. I definitely have been spending some money. I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I've been getting along the way. But the first thing that I got to do here is actually spray all of these fields for some weeds. I got to spray herbicide, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing here. And I got a lot. I've got a lot of fields now. I think it's like 7 different areas or something like that I actually have to worry about and get the weeds out of the field. So I'm going to go ahead and set a little bit of a headland right here, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and let a worker take over because I've got some other things that I've got to get moving on too. Like I said, I've got some animals. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we have a cow barn sitting over there, and it's full of cows. It is. I've been feeding them, and they're not quite mature enough to really give me much of anything yet. But very, very soon they will be doing that. And part of the reason why I'm in so much debt is because I just bought a bunch of animals. We've also got our pig husbandry. It's going strong now too. I got to get them some food, and I've been having a little bit of trouble getting some root crops because I'm like, I don't want to buy the equipment to do it all, but I've been doing contracts. I've got a little bit in the silos between this one here and the other one over on the other side of the map. So between those two, I've got sugar beets and I've got some potatoes sitting in there. Got some other crops that we're planting right now that this fall we're going to be able to harvest. So my goal with all of this is not just have the animals in there, but actually have enough food for them to survive for a little bit. Like I was actually really taking care of them. Chickens are doing good. We got 2 coops now. And, you know, the sheep, they're still producing tons of wool for me. But the horses, that's a little bit of a not a touchy subject right now, but man, horses, I mean, you can't really do much with them, right? You got to ride them a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to ride them yet or not, but let me go ahead and get this worker going on here, and I'll show you guys some of the other money that I spent. That's right. I've got a brand new seeder here. This thing is 18 meters wide, over twice as wide as the other one that I was using before. I'm actually still using it. I have it. We're going to be using it over on one of the other fields because I'm going to be running 3 different tractors here, trying to get all these crops done very, very quick so I can get on with this and get into the taking care of them. Like I still need to spray the herbicide on all these fields next month in May, and then really just kind of let it sit until it's harvest time. But before I have to worry about harvest, I have to get all of these crops into the ground. And this field right here is going to be completely soybeans, 100%, as every field should honestly be a complete crop, right? So we're going to go ahead and do soybeans and this one here. Now I can't do any type of production with this at all. So this is just a pure cash crop for me. It's going to help me dig out of that $700,000 debt that I've got right now. I mean, if you really think about it, it's only about a little bit over 300,000 or 400,000 because I've got the 273 up there in the bank. But I'm going to be maybe needing to do some upgrades, not some upgrades, but some maintenance on some things, because that's another thing is I don't want all the equipment to be absolutely bottomed out, right? I want it to be like I'm still doing this farm. So these are extra requirements that I'm putting on myself. That way I can, you know, I guess say that I did a good job and it wasn't just making the money and leaving. I'm actually leaving the farm in a good state so that it can be maintained. So in that last field, I'm putting in soybeans, and this one here, I'm putting in some sorghum. That way my chickens have some crop to be able to eat. I decided not to do wheat or barley or any canola this time around because it's just a lot of straw. You know what I mean? It's a lot of straw, and my grain mill, it's shutting down. I've decided that the grain mill, since we are pretty well wrapping up here this year, I decided I'm not going to put anything else in there. And I'm just going to sell off everything that is going in there. So what I'm doing here is just go ahead and get me another little bit of a cash crop. I know that I could be doing something else with this, but sorghum doesn't pay bad. It doesn't. I mean, it's a pretty good crop. It's a little bit higher yielding than the soybeans is. So I mean, that way I just don't have all my basket or all my eggs in one basket, right? I'm diversifying my crops here a little bit more. Now I do have a ton of oats actually planted because I need that for the horses and then to sell as well. And we're gonna get straw off that, plenty of straw there. But right now this is just gonna be straight up money for me to be able to get over that debt. Here is another little something that I spent some money on. Yes, this is a Kinsey planter, y'all. We are putting corn in the ground now, and that first field that we actually looked at earlier in the video, that is sunflowers. So I've got the planter now. We're good to go on this. I'm going to be able to plant whatever I need to. I'm going to be able to put seeds in the ground for whatever I need to. So we are set here. This was the last bigger item that I needed for like planting season. We're not doing cultivators anymore because this is a direct drill, and so is the other one. This one uses liquid fertilizer, and the other one that I showed you on the second field, that is going to be dry fertilizer, solid fertilizer. Jeez, words, man, words. But yeah, we're doing pretty good here. The other seeding is probably about halfway done right now. And then we got this little field right here that it's going to take a while because it is a smaller piece of equipment. But this corn, this is not going to take any time at all. I'm going to let the worker go on this. And I'm going to show you guys some of our animals now. Here are all of the black sheep. They're at 100% health right now because really all I need is just some hay going in here. They're producing tons of wool for me that we're taking over to the spinnery. And then from the spinnery, we're taking it to the tailor shop because I'm making clothes right now. As you can see, they are happy. They are good. They're all full grown. It's completely full. And I've got plenty of grass here to take care of everything that I need between feeding the horses hay, these guys hay, and having a little bit of hay and silage for the TMR. I actually think I've got enough TMR going on over in the storage over by the cow barn. I used a goo vial and did a little trick over there. So I think we're good. But we do still have about 16 bales here. So I think this is going to be okay. I could probably do another cut, maybe 2 cuts this year on this section right here. But every bit of this is going to be silage. And I'm just going to sell it all, every bit of it. And when I say over here, yeah, I bought all the way out to the main highway here. All the way over the hill, down and around, widened it out a little bit more, got rid of some trees. So yeah, we're definitely good to go up here. Chickens are up next, and they actually just ran out of food this month. So I've got to get them a little bit more whenever we get a tractor free. All the tractors are tied up right now, so I don't have any way of getting them to anything to them. But we got this one and this one over here. They're both producing tons of eggs. Eggs are not a problem. I can tell you that right now. We've also got our greenhouses over here. We've got strawberries, tomatoes, and lettuce. So getting quite a bit out of here. We've got a full trailer, about 10,000 liters of lettuce on there. How much is on this one? About 37,500 liters of strawberries over on that trailer right there. And then this one down here, right now I'm sitting about 19,000 of the tomatoes. So tons and tons of produce and eggs happening over here in this section of the farm. Man, Phantom is dirty. Let me see if I can go ahead and clean them up a little bit right here. All right, we're getting it. All right, I think I cleaned my horse before I cleaned any of my equipment. Guys, this is the horse stable right here. 12 horses in here. They all look like they could use a little bit of a bath. So let's go ahead and just get them all cleaned up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't want that end of the horse. That could be dangerous if they decide to kick. So who else? All right, this guy here, Jody needs a little bit of a clean. Who do we got here? Kismet, you're getting cleaned also. You weren't as dirty, but you're getting cleaned up. Are you clean yet? Yeah, you're not though. Let's get you cleaned up. There we go. All right, this horse here, and with 12 horses, this takes a lot. I need some type of mod where you don't have to like, do this all the time. Like a horse helper or something. I mean, that would be a cool mod. Horse helper. Yeah, it exists over on PC. It does. We are doing this as a console friendly challenge right here. So no PC mods on here. Everything that I'm using is available on all platform. But if you were interested in using some PC mods, I've got a really good offer for you right now. Apex Gaming PCs, I partnered up with them at the beginning of the year, and they've got a deal going right now through July 21st, I believe it is, that if you use the link down in the description below to get one of my custom PCs, one of the three that I have, a New Farmer, Fast Farmer, or a Outlaw Farmer, any of those right there, you're going to save 15% now, not just the 5% that we normally have going on those machines. There is a code that you're going to need to use on the website. Whenever you click on there, you'll see it. It's in bright blue letters. But check it out. They're really awesome machines. Like I said, Apex Gaming, they are very trusted components. And if you're looking to make the jump from console to PC so you can experience some of these awesome, cool mods that PC gets, the console doesn't, it's a great first PC, the New Farmer that I've got there. I can't get over how beautiful of an animation this is to see just different spots on this thing going. Now, I know with a regular herbicide or spray liquid fertilizer, it's just constant. You know what I mean? It's just a constant spray. It's like a fog. But with this, it's got the sensors on here that it actually sees exactly where the weeds are at. You can see them right there. It sees where the weeds are at, and then it only sprays where it's needed. Now, this is part of the precision farming pack. I highly recommend that. You're going to use a lot less product, and you have a potential to get 125% yield instead of just 100. While the worker gets heading over to the next field, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we have going on here at the cows. So as you can see, lots of TMR. I've actually got a little bit over 70 bales of TMR in here already good to go and made up. And what I did is I used the Guval pack and mixed all the TMR into a mixer and then poured it into that Guval baler, the stationary one, and then it pushed them in here for me. So it took a while, but it was nice. It was a lot easier than it could have been without having a silo or anything like that. And I didn't have to own the equipment. I could just lease it. So we're good to go. Animals, I've got 80 in here and they're at 100% health. Now I've only got about 14,000 in food, so I'm going to have to get some more TMR over here. They're pretty happy for right now. They are. And I don't have any milk because they're not old enough yet, but I do have about 54,000 liters of slurry. So I'm either going to be able to take that, make some digestate, or maybe just sell it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but the cows are good. Cows are real good. Just touching up a few spots here in the cornfield. It does a pretty good job, but whenever you don't give it a ton of headland, it does leave a little bit, just a little bit. But the RTK stations that come with that precision farming pack, man, they definitely make the workers work a lot more efficient throughout the whole process, right? Not just one thing or two things, the whole process, like everything you're going to do on the farm, it definitely makes it a lot quicker. Like I said, this field is pretty well wrapped up. I've got that field over there that I'm going to get the worker going again, back on it, touch up just a little bit again there. And then our field back over here, just a couple more passes on it, and it is going to be good to go too. So it's really now just how fast can I get all the field sprayed? That way I can get on to the next month. Second field here that's getting herbicide today. I've only got two more, and they are the small ones up there by the main farm. That guy over there, he quit, and I'm gonna have to get him going again. But I wanted to get this here started first, because this is the part that I got to get done today. The seeding could be done, but until I get this done, I can't advance time. So I came over here, decided I was gonna go and do this. We got quite a bit here. I mean, these are some big fields. How big are they, driver? Well, they're pretty big. I mean, this whole area over here I've turned into one massive field, and then this whole area right here is another one. Everything inside here is a big one too. I left these two separate so I could do two different crops, but I mean, every field on here is just a big field now. All right, so the sorghum is done. I am now working over here, finishing up the soybeans. The corn is done as well. So this is the last little bit of putting seeds in the ground, probably forever on this map. So finishing up harvest or planting 2023 and never having to come back. That's going to be a great feeling. Hopefully, if I can get the $700,000 debt taken care of. I mean, I keep incurring more and more fees for having to do things like buying product, and hiring workers and those types of things. And man, if only there was a way that we could make all of those things super reduced, or maybe even free. Maybe all 3 fields that needed seeds put in the ground are complete, so the only thing left is now making sure we get the herbicide taken care of on just a couple more of these fields. So let's get over there and take a look at that worker. All right, so that field is done, and now to figure out how I'm going to get this through here without folding it up, because man, it'd be so much easier if I didn't have to fold this thing up on the way to the next field. So I think I'm going to try and sneak right through here. I am going to go ahead and fold it a little bit. Yeah, it worked. All right, then we're going to unfold it, because right here is where I need to just go ahead and go. We're going to go ahead and spray in this field right here, and then we just have the one little bitty field left, and we will be good to go for spraying herbicide today. We're gonna have to come back tomorrow. All the fields that I just put the seeds in today, we're gonna have to come back in the month of May and take care of that. And then this is, I mean, maybe the last time that we're ever going to use this piece of equipment here on this farm. I should have probably combined all of these together right here. Just make this one big massive field over here in this area. Just spent the money, got rid of the trees, and just made all this one, because these little bitty fields right here, they take the same amount of time to get through, but man, it's just the setup and the teardown of all the equipment, it stinks. It really does. I can't wait to get to an area where I don't have to worry about these little bitty areas. Let's go ahead and try to sneak. No, but it's not gonna work. Let's fold it. Got a quick couple little passes right here, and then I'm gonna be done. You know what? I totally forgot to show you guys the new pig husbandry. Now I know I gotta give them some food, but they're happy. They're happy pigs. Yeah, we got 180 of them in here right now. I'm not quite full on this pen, but that is the next big goal that I've got here for the animals. I'm gonna get them all the food that they need. I know I need some corn. I need some root crops. I think I've got a little bit of sunflower in here, so maybe some soybeans. I've got different things already tucked away in the silos right now. But with harvest only being like 6 months away, I feel like I can go ahead and probably start giving them some food, because we should be good to go. And if not, well, then maybe I'll just buy some pig food for them and do it the old-fashioned way. Guys, all I've got left today is go ahead and give some food to some animals. That's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on the future videos here on the Giants Corner to Corner Challenge, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell too. And while you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.